Well, good morning, guys. It's Pastor Andy. I want to thank you for joining me for devotions this morning. And this week, I wanted us to have devotions together because we're in the Christmas season and we're in the middle of a Christmas series on Sunday mornings talking about rediscovering Christmas. And I wanted to continue on that theme in our devotions for the next couple weeks. And this morning, because we talked about hope on Sunday, rediscovering hope in the middle of a weird world that we're living in, today I want us to talk about hope to carry on. And there's a key verse that has just stood out to me all week. I want to read it to you. It's in Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31. It says, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." When I read that verse again this morning, it reminded me of the story that I told Sunday morning about Captain Tom. And I want to read it to you this morning, a little bit different than what I told it on Sunday morning. The pictures show him sharply dressed in his navy blue blazer, decorated with military medals. Behind him, the walker that he uses to get around. The walker didn't stop Captain Sir Tom Moore. Neither did the 100 years of age. Captain Tom, as he became famously known, walked 100 laps around his backyard and became a viral sensation who raised $40 million for the British healthcare system in the midst of COVID-19 pandemic. It started as a challenge from his son-in-law and went viral when posted to a fundraising website. Captain Tom's sense of steady perseverance inspired Great Britain during a time in need. The first step was the hardest, Captain Tom told reporters after. After that, I got into the swing of it and kept on going. That's the article that was written about Captain Tom, and as I've read that story over and over this past week and even week before last, it really inspires me and tells me that it's always, the first step is always the hardest. When I make that commitment to read my Bible every day, that first day seems like it's everything is going to go wrong. Or when I make the commitment that I'm going to spend a certain amount of time in prayer, everything goes wrong. When I make a commitment that I'm going to share my faith with people every day, seems like something always happens and always goes wrong. And it's that first day is so tough. It's that diet that you go on. And as soon as we go on to a diet, what's the first thing we do? We see and we smell all the stuff that we shouldn't want and shouldn't have, and we get these cravings, and it's rough. It's always the first step that is so hard. And it's so true in our Christian life. It's true in our personal lives. It's true in our daily walk with God. But hope gives us the push to keep going, knowing that there's something better, that God has something better for us, that there's a more deeper relationship that I can have with Him. Captain Tom began walking, and this gave hope to a lot of people because he was willing to take those steps every day. And even in a difficult time in a world that we're living in, man, what a time when we need hope. And as I prayed Sunday morning and one of our members texted me, during the prayer, my phone lit up. I forgot to turn it on airplane mode, and I kind of got a little bit tickled and had to control myself. I said that we as believers need to be hope dealers. And we need to be sharing the hope, the blessed hope that Jesus is coming again, that we can make it through this time. We don't have to walk around with our head down and all depressed and worried all the time because, man, God wins. I've read the end of the book and I know what happens. Jesus Christ is in control of all of this. So we don't need to walk around in despair and depressed and down. We know that Jesus Christ has this, that He is walking with us in each step, no matter how difficult the day is, no matter what's going on. We know He's there with us. And because of that, we can have the hope to carry on. Let's take the first step together today. I hope you get into God's Word. Read Isaiah chapter 40 with me today. And God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow.